Why, hello! Hey guys, Omar here, and I was just packing for an event tomorrow and I thought I'd make this quick video on the benefits of using Canon Godox or Flashpoint flashes on your Sony instead of using Sony ones. Now this may not be for everyone, by the way. The couple of things you'll lose by working with Canon flashes on your Sony. The first one is TTL. So there's a lot of photographers that use TTL, which is like auto flash. I don't shoot in TTL, but I understand people that do. And the second thing you'll lose is the ability to use high-speed sync, which is not even an issue with the speed lights for me, because if I'm doing high-speed sync, I'm using a much more powerful flash like a AD200 or a AD600. Those guys have a lot more power for high-speed sync. So if you shoot manual flash and you don't need high-speed sync, use the Canon ones. Here's why. Okay, reason number one is the physical one. Physical, people. So let me zoom in here. Let's get physical. And let me show you the mounts on these two. So here is the Sony mount. It has all these like little, this little bendable, delicate teeth. And it's also made of plastic. Now the Canon one is a Canon one, which is completely metal, a little bit more robust. So what, you're saying, I like my Sony plastic. So what could happen? This could happen. Look at that. This happens when you over tighten a cold shoe by accident. I've never done it. This was done by someone else. If you do have the Sony version, don't use the cold shoe tightening for your flashes. It's better if you use an S bracket. An S bracket, you could just put in and tighten. All right, so that's the first reason. The second reason is that when you turn on your Godox flash, you lose live preview. You lose the ability to see your ambient room temperature. All right, so here's the problem. The Sony flash on the Sony camera. So right now we have a live preview of the ambient room, okay? So you're shooting your event and you wanna bring the ambient room down. So what you do is you set your settings, let's just pretend, and you can see in the viewfinder and the LCD that everything's nice and dark. Can't see nothing. As soon as you turn your flash on, Sony flash on Sony camera automatically gives you night vision. Now, by the way, Robert Hall, who has a great channel and talks a lot about Godox, had a workaround where you can set a button to show you what's called a shot result preview. And I've used it, but it doesn't actually, for me anyway, if I'm doing something wrong, let me know, doesn't show me the actual ambient. It doesn't darken 100%. It just dims a little. Watch. So the flash is on. I've got my Sony annoying night vision. If I hold down my shot result preview, it sort of dims it a little bit. Can you see that? It just dims it a little bit. But if I turn the flash off, it completely shows me the real ambient room. Okay, now with the Canon flash, here's the ambient, which is dark, but if I turn on the Canon flash, the Sony doesn't care. It stays with the ambient room. And you can now mess around with the ambient room, and what's neat is if there's enough ambient in the location, you can still see in the viewfinder and the LCD, then you don't have to use a fake view. You can actually use the ambient room and just use your flash for filling. But if it is too dark to see anything, the button I've set over here is to turn live view on or turn live view off. So if it's too dark in the venue, turn live view off, and now you do have your night vision available. But when you want to see, and the flash is on, when you want to see the ambient room, the flash is still on, you could see ambient room. You don't have to turn the flash off like you do with the Sony. Okay, so Canon flashes on Sony cameras work if you shoot manual, if you don't need TTL or high-speed sync, and the shoe is a little bit more robust, and you ain't got any of that shot result preview stuff that's annoying. Just use a button for live view, not live view. There you have it. Pro tips, baby, pro tips. I'll see you guys next time.